Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
And today,
Nathan's out, so you know what that means.
we're breaking the law.
Crime.
We're gonna do every known human crime.
Just like a certain somebody.
Wink.
Nathan was really tyrannical when he's here. He's such a stickler.
He scares me when he
He
yells.
scares me. We're under like the foot of the law.
He puts
yeah.
on his boss pants, he hikes them up,
Yeah. And he
there's-
starts doing that
and
thing.
there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
But today, we're gonna break the laws. And in order to break the laws, you gotta know the laws.
Whoa. Okay.
And so we're learning about the laws thanks to our Patreon subscriber, Discord user, Obliviola, who said it might have already been suggested, but after mention of making laws in today's episode, I don't remember which episode that was, there are some very weird laws around the world. Either draw the scenario for which a random law was made or make your own dumb laws. We're going to do the first thing. I've got selected here some weird laws from right here in the US of A, and we're going to draw the incident we think made that law come into existence.
I like that.
Julia,
Yes.
you've got a rando numbo gendo for me?
Is that why they call it the non-binary? Because you're not on the numbo
If you're not
gendo?
on
Yeah,
the
when you're
numbo
not-
gendo,
Yes, I have your gender right here, Jacob.
can you
Holding on to your gender for you.
can you randomly select me a gender from 1 to 3?
Yeah,
and we'll see
you're-
what law it goes with it.
Your gender, as assigned by this generator, is 1.
Okay.
Gender
Ooh,
one.
A
You're
classic
one gendered.
Let's take a look at the law. In Oklahoma and Ohio, you can't make faces at a dog. I had a little
You
more
can't
info.
what?
Whoa.
You can't.
Okay.
I think that, as from what I read, in Oklahoma, you're not allowed to make like silly or offensive faces at a dog. But in Ohio, you're not allowed to make any faces at a dog.
How is that possible? Like, you can't look at dogs.
You can look at the dog, but you must remain stoic.
Yeah,
and
if you
calm.
smile, that's a federal crime.
You can't make a face at a dog. Did one dog just get like really offended? The dog was like, "Man, you can't do that. That's wrong. That is so offensive."
That is so
Yeah.
messed up that you're doing this.
The dog's tail stopped wagging and it stood up on its back legs and it started speaking.
Don't.
In non-regional dialect English. You can't just do that.
So I'm going to come up with the face first here.
Oh, God.
Oh, I thought we were drawing a weird dog base, but yeah.
No, this is the face that someone made at the dog in Ohio.
I mean, if I saw this face, I would make it so that you can't make this face
Yeah.
at anyone.
I would make this face illegal, too.
What's wrong with this face?
I don't know. I'm just a hater.
This is a perfect face to make at a dog, I would think. But clearly, some people would disagree with me.
When you see a
Yeah.
dog that's just so fluffy.
I never make faces at dogs because I don't have a dog. And I don't want to assume any dog I happen to see is okay with being approached.
That's fair.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to approach the dog and you can make the face at a distance.
What?
You can snipe the dog with
But what if the dog doesn't like the face anyway?
That's why dogs are on leashes.
Well, guess what? We're
They
in
get
New York,
held back.
baby.
Sorry, I'm polite and considerate.
We're
Hi.
in New York and we're allowed to make any face at a dog we want.
I just like the idea of someone being like, "Hi, I'm oh my gosh, I'm like a little obsessed with your dog. Would you mind if I make faces at him?"
I don't want to pet it. I really do any. I just want to make some faces.
Pet the dog? What's that? No,
just-
I want to make faces.
I just want to try out some faces. How about this one? Whoa.
No, not that one.
Okay, hold on. Let me try some other ones.
Can't make faces at dogs. My brain went on a really quick tangent.
Yes.
Do we think
No.
that we can't correct? Do we think that we
Trick
can't
question.
make faces at dogs because then dogs learned how to make faces, and that's why you have the infamous awooga face from early American cartoons of dogs, you know, whistling and the eyes coming out of the head.
Wasn't that a
and-
wolf?
Yeah, that's a wolf
Or like
face.
a coyote?
Those are kind of dogs.
I mean, but they're not domesticated. That's why they keep awoogaing.
Oh, so
Because
you
we
think
didn't neuter them.
Yeah.
so we can't
They're too horned.
so we can't make a face at a dog, but we can make a face at a wolf. I feel
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
because it's like at your discretion. Like if the wolf attacks you, that's
Yeah, like, look, we
You did
haven't
this
had
to
an
yourself.
issue yet with that. So,
yeah.
is this you?
No, this is not me.
Oh,
This is
but
a
he has
totally
your
different
hair.
person. No, it's got 3.
Yeah, it has 3, not
Oh, my bad.
So it can't be me. I've only got 2.
Oh.
This
Also,
is the
Jacob
person
can't make
who
this
made
face.
a face. Yeah, I can't make
Yeah.
this face. I've tried.
He tries every morning in the mirror and he just can't get it right.
No, I can't get it quite like this.
This.
You know, I'm starting to think that I too actually would make it illegal.
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
I think it's because of this guy. Like he kept making this face and everyone was like, but he only did it at dogs.
Yeah.
Right.
And
But
so everyone else was like, there's got to be a way to stop him.
do you think that like a human saw this face and was like, you can't make that face. It's making me so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
and
they
he
were
was
just
like, I'm not making the face at you, I'm making the face at the
Make the
dog.
face at the dog.
And then it
Nothing
like
wrong with
went to
that.
court and he was like, I wasn't making it at the human, I was making it at the
Just to make it
dog.
at the dog.
Yeah, they were just like, we don't want to making this face anymore, so we're
Yeah.
just gonna make it as difficult as possible.
Yeah.
So that's why this law exists.
And he goes like rigid like this at like an angle.
No.
He goes like boing. And he's making the
thank
face at the
you.
dog.
You can't make face. Can I like see if I can find history on this law? Do you have like the reason why this law is a thing?
I don't. I couldn't find like any good.
Interesting.
I found several articles that talked about this law existing,
But not why.
but they didn't say why. Yeah.
Hmm. This is really giving that one Junji Ito story about the Jack in the Box kid. I think that's what it was.
I don't think I know the Jack in the Box kid one.
I forget if that one's like part of something or just a one-off, but it's like, yeah.
I found this article. And the question is it against the law to make faces at dogs in Illinois?
Illinois.
And it says it's illegal to make faces at dogs, even if it's yours in the city of Normal.
Normal.
What on earth?
Normal
That doesn't
city.
sound very normal to me. I bet
like-
everyone
yeah.
watching made that same sound as me
Yeah.
just then because
Yeah.
the joke was so good.
I was saying it in my head. I'm trying to find out why.
Sorry, I'm Googling the Jack in the Box guy. It's from Uzumaki. I should have known that. I love Uzumaki. It ruined my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Made me terrified of snails. What else is new?
I mean, snails are kind of weird.
But they're like worse now. Like they were weird, but they can be cute. But now I just think of the horrible like snail people from Uzumaki.
I really want to capture this dog's like pure rage that it's experiencing.
Anyway, here's the Jack in the Box kid. It's somewhere in between.
Oh,
It has the
yeah.
same energy. It doesn't
It
look the
kinda
same,
does
but it
have the
has the
same
same
energy,
energy.
you're
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not the neck veins. That's when you know you fucked up.
I was trying to figure out how.
The dog's just like, stop.
I hate this face. It's so gross. I'll kill
there
you.
it is. The wife knife.
The Italian cold steel cinquedilla.
Yeah.
This is the year of the Italian cold steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the new Zodiac.
We're bringing it back, baby. This is a funny dog. He's so buff.
No, he's just filled with rage. He's getting swollen with rage. I'll kill you.
Because this dude's been doing this. And I think this is where it all like came to a, it boiled over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the dog's been putting up with it just fine this whole time, but not today.
There's only like the dog had a lot going on today.
Yeah, this was not the day to make a face at the dog.
Yeah. He was like, are you making fun of me? Are you making fun of me? I'm having a tough day, man. Don't be making this face at me.
I can't take it anymore.
I'll kill you.
Don't make me pull out my cold steel. My Italian cold steel chicken.
I just imported this from Italy. And you're going to make me use it.
So gross.
Yeah, this is a gross image to look at. I agree it should be illegal.
Yeah. This was the right law to put in place. Finally. A great law.
A law we can all agree with.
This is a file you're going to open to render later, and you're going to go,
Yeah.
What the hell did I do this for?
I gotta make a note to myself to like delete your layer without looking at it when I open this.
good job, Jacob.
Yeah.
You really did explain this law.
Thank you.
I get
think,
it now.
This is definitely the reason, and we all are on board with it.
Yes.
This one should stay in place to prevent
Yeah.
this from happening
Arrest
again.
this man.
Yeah, arrest this man if he didn't die in this altercation. We don't know.
He drove me to it.
It was self-defense.
Karina, you're up next.
Yeah.
All right, Karina, it's your turn
That's me.
to interpret the law, and Julia will tell you which law you're going to interpret.
Please tell.
Karina,
Yes.
you are going to interpret law number 3.
In Kansas, it's illegal to throw knives at men wearing striped suits.
It's like, I'm not at a carnival. I'm not at a carnival.
Stop.
This is part of the act.
So this one, I don't know the origin of this.
I mean, it should be. Isn't it generally illegal to throw knives
generally
at people?
it's assault if you're throwing knives at people.
But
Right?
the specificity implies that there must be people that it's legal to throw knives at.
Yeah.
Like men in a different kind of suit. Maybe it's like totally fine.
This is what caused the Zoot Suit riot.
We've figured it out. We've solved the case.
Too many knives got thrown at them.
Whoa.
Maybe there's like a type of suit that men would wear in Kansas when they wanted knives to be thrown at them. And it was like similar to a striped suit. But people kept getting confused.
Yeah.
And so they would throw the knives at normal striped suited men.
I went on a full brain journey. So I'm just gonna
Follow your
Yeah.
brain. Follow your mind.
because I was like, maybe they do like hunting games, like hunting role play parties where everyone wears like an animal suit. But if you don't want to be participating in the knife throwing section of the hunting party, you should wear like a tiger suit because tigers are endangered.
So you
it's
can't-
illegal.
You can't throw a knife at a man in a striped suit because he's representative of a tiger.
Yeah, you understand what I'm picking down.
Yeah, that totally tracks to me.
Yeah.
When you do the hunting roleplay parties that
Yeah.
we all do when we go to Kansas, right?
They were really in vogue in like the 20s.
Yeah. Things were roaring a little too
and that's
much.
why Supernatural takes place in Kansas because they're hunters just like their forefathers, but their forefathers learned how to hunt from these hunting parties. And that's why there's so much queer baiting.
That makes a lot of sense when you say it like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. I'm a genius.
It could also be that the men in the striped suits were referees.
Oh.
Yeah.
Referee.
But they were still dressed as tigers.
Yeah. The tigers are referees for the hunting party. So if you get hit by a knife and you're trying to like act like you didn't, they'll see you and be like, "No,
Yeah.
you got hit. You're
It's
out."
like paintball rules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you hit the referee, who's also a tiger, because you just saw an animal and went for it in your hunting craze, you go to jail.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
go to real jail
Yeah.
for real
Not role
life.
play jail. That's a
Yeah.
different thing. That's a different thing.
My thought was that it was kind of like maybe a Houdini situation where Houdini was like, if you see me in public, you can punch me as hard as you want in the stomach and I'll live.
Is that what Houdini said?
Yeah. And that's what eventually killed him or whatever.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, the guy didn't give him time to prepare or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like without warning, the guy punched him.
Yeah, and then he
What is-
couldn't like prepare his stomach to take the blow. So maybe it's like some magician was like, throw a knife at me at any time and I'll catch it. If you see me wearing a striped suit, feel free to throw a knife.
Chuck a
And
knife right at me.
dudes were just wearing striped suits trying to go to work, and they were like, there he is, throw a knife at him.
Men were dying left and right.
Yeah. And he was like, that's not me.
You got the wrong guy.
Karina, this is the return of the were-tiger.
Yeah.
The sexy were-tiger.
No, this is just a regular weird tiger.
He's not
in the
sexy.
mood. He's at work.
Yeah. There's a time and a place.
Yeah, and this ain't
sexiness.
it, I'm
Yeah.
afraid. Sorry. Let's remember what tiger stripes kind of look like, maybe. Woo!
That's close enough for sure.
They got stripes.
Yeah.
They got stripes.
If I see cat and stripes, that's a tiger. I don't need all the specifics.
Yeah, Garfield, a tiger.
Garfield's a tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This'll. I don't even know why I'm doing this right now. Yes, Julia? What are you laughing?
I'm trying to desperately figure out why this law is a thing. And what was suggested to me by Google was the wiki article, Impalement Arts.
What does that mean?
Like performance art?
Yeah, impalement arts are the type of performance art in which a performer plays the role of a human target for a fellow performer who demonstrates accuracy, skills, and disciplines such as knife throwing and
the
archery.
thing where you with the apple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're still not telling me why. Why is it illegal?
But why?
I love how angry he is. He's like, hey,
Can't you see?
don't you see the striped suit? I'm endangered.
You idiot.
Don't you know the rules of 1920s Kansas
Trying to
hunting
destroy
RP parties?
Is this what I should do for my birthday? It's a hunting roleplay party. Everyone just has to come in a kigurumi.
The
And what
perfect
happens
birthday.
next? It's like a murder mystery party.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, that's a classic Italian cold steel cinqueria right there.
It's the dog. Were you making faces at me?
God damn it.
Oh, it's a big misunderstanding.
He's like, no, I'm wearing a striped
He
suit.
moved to Kansas and he's like,
You look like you're making a face.
look, some shit happened to me in my home state and I had to move here.
Yeah, he's really sensitive since the first incident. So he's on the defensive.
This is a bad drawing.
I like this drawing.
I love the tiger
It makes
dude.
me funny. It makes me funny.
I take it back. It's a good oh, it's so funny.
If this drawing makes you funny, please like and subscribe
I
on
don't
the
feel
video.
like figuring out the hairline. So you're bald.
Ing. Bald ing.
So you're bald. And then there's like other little 1920s guys.
This guy with the knife is like, I didn't read the rules.
Yeah,
Which
sorry.
one do I throw it at?
I just joined this club.
I don't want to look stupid in front of everyone.
Oh, is he also wearing like an animal suit? Oh,
Oh,
he's,
he's
a
like
bunny.
a rabbit.
Yeah.
He's hopping away.
Oh, he's like running.
This guy's like, oh my God, he's got a knife. I gotta get out of here.
And they have like all the little like stage props to simulate being in a forest. I guess they could just do it in an actual forest. They had those back then.
I mean, in this guy's defense, the tiger is right in the middle of everything,
Yeah.
Well, because he has to watch everything.
but he's in the way.
Well, the other ones are like, oh my God, they're like scattered.
If you're like trying to throw at the rabbit, the tiger is blocking the trajectory of the knife. This dude might not even have been aiming at the tiger. He's probably aiming at the rabbit.
Do you think that these laws have like been used since their inception?
Like in court.
Like, yeah, do you think that anyone's been arrested and they were like, it's not like, yeah, it is illegal that you threw a knife at a person in general. That is assault. But like, he was also wearing a striped suit.
Yeah, we got
So
you on
we're gonna
2
attack
counts.
that. Yeah.
That probably is why some of these like exist.
You're going to jail for a long time because he was wearing a striped suit.
Yeah. I wonder when the last time anyone was convicted of any of these things.
I wonder if you can find out.
I'm going to Google.
Excuse him.
Nope.
Excuse me. We're 2 for 2 on screaming.
Yeah, and Italian cold steel chiquititas.
Yeah.
I forget what they're called. I want to say chiquititas, ABBA song.
Chickaritas.
Chikorita, like the ABBA song.
It's Cinque Dia.
Cinque Dia.
It's actually
My
more
favorite-
like Cinque Dea, but
Cinque Dia.
My favorite Five Nights at Freddy's character.
Cinque Dia? No. Cut that out. That's nothing, Julia. That's not a joke.
take it back now.
I can't. It's out there.
You're gonna make me make a new law. Okay, is this it?
Yeah, this is it for sure.
This is so stupid.
It's
Wait.
good.
Here we go.
Oh, that person's dead, huh?
Yeah, they got hit. They got hunted at the hunting role play.
It was the time of their life.
Yeah, they had a great time.
Right in the gut.
It could be fatal. I don't know. I would never let someone throw a knife at me. Not because it was illegal, but because I'm better than that.
I would just catch it
Yeah, in my teeth.
right in between my booty cheeks.
I want to leave.
Okay, you're done.
This drawing is
Me.
stupid.
Julia's turn.
I've explained the law. I'm leaving.
Which one haven't we done? 2?
Number 2.
No.
The last remaining law for Julia.
Me.
In Arizona, you can't have a donkey sleeping in your bathtub after 7 p.m.
Oh, it's like how you can't park in certain places during school
Yeah,
hours.
it's like that.
But with a donkey in your own home.
But with a donkey in your bathtub.
in your own bathtub. I guess it could just be anywhere on your property.
Could be an outdoor bathtub.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Is a lake a bathtub?
No.
Okay. I get confused sometimes.
Can't have a donkey sleeping in your bathtub.
Don't you
After
hate when this
7.
happens?
Maybe it's like if you give a mouse a cookie situation.
Oh,
Mhm.
no.
Or like if you let the donkey sleep in your bathtub after 7 p.m., then the donkey's going to be like, well, I'm already here. Can I just like stay for dinner?
Yeah.
And then if you let them stay for dinner, they're going to be like, well, I'm so full. Can we just,
Yeah.
maybe I could just,
Can I get some
sleep-
coffee?
Can I get a little coffee?
Yeah. And then they're like, that really hit the spot. I could go for some dessert though.
Yeah, do you have any cake or pie or something?
Yeah. And then they're like, oh gosh, I didn't mean to stay this late. The buses stopped running. I guess I have to stay over. Can I use your shower? Do you have any clothes that fit me? So I can take the bed, right? Donkeys are notoriously bad house guests.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, it's been 30 years and the donkey is your wife.
Yeah, the donkey.
Damn.
You and the donkey are domestic partners.
Yeah, you've been happily partnered for
Yeah.
30, you've raised a family together and you never wanted this.
This, oh my God, this really recontextualizes so many boomer relationship comics where they're like, wow, my wife's a real ass. But it was a compliment, you know?
Because a donkey is a perfect partner.
Stayed after 7 p.m. in the
Yeah.
bathtub.
All because this happened in Arizona one time.
Yep.
Oh, I guess in our scenario, they didn't even sleep in the bathtub. They just slept in my bed.
Well, they were sleeping
Using my clothes.
They were sleeping in the bathtub and then they woke up after 7 p.m. and demanded dinner.
Oh, yeah.
And then they,
I was going to attempt to draw a real donkey and then I realized that that's stupid.
you could do a Jacob donkey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know what donkeys look like here.
I love donkeys. Genuinely, I love donkeys. They make me happy.
Donkeys are good.
Aw. I don't know if I've ever met a donkey.
My French grandma, her neighbors are donkeys.
Oh, so slept in the bathtub, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now they own that house. No one knows what happened to the original owners. So this one, when I read about it, it actually did have a story as to why.
Ooh, do we get to know?
It was something like in Arizona, there was like a donkey in the bathtub, of course.
Okay, yeah.
And like a dam broke nearby, and like the water like washed the donkey away in the tub, and it took like a whole like crew of people to like rescue the donkey. And for some reason, when that happened, they were like, we have to prevent this happening again.
You know,
We cannot repeat this donkey rescue situation.
you know how there's like folk songs about like weird shit that has happened, or like cowboys?
Yeah.
That's
Big
the
Iron.
way you told that story is it played out in my head like one of those folk songs.
That's what it felt like to me too. Like, I don't know why they thought it was going to be such a commonplace occurrence.
Yeah,
because
like-
it seemed like a real specific scenario.
Like if you were just strumming a guitar while like speaking over that story, like
Doom, dinky, doom, dinky, doom, dinky, doom. Well, now our friend the donkey,
he was asleep in the
he
bathtub
was asleep in the tub.
at 6:59 p.m. in Arizona.
And if you're from Arizona, you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, but if you're not, well, settle down. I'm about to tell you.
Doom, dinky, doom, dinky, doom. What are they doing? Are they creeping up?
They just walked into their bathroom and saw this.
So, okay, hold on. Okay, here's my setup here. He's like, dude, you gotta go. The missus is home from work, and I told her I was running her a tub after her long day's work. She's gonna kill us both.
Oh, she's going to come in and be like, oh, so you'll run a tub for the donkey, but you won't run a tub for me.
So this is how it is.
So this law was made because the donkey upset the missus.
Well, maybe this dude was like,
A lawmaker.
he loves his donkey, and he was like, the donkey just really likes to sleep in the tub, and it's real cute.
It's
So
the
it was-
only place that she feels comfortable.
It's
this,
relaxing.
This was like a compromise law.
Yeah. Where it was like, you can sleep in it during the day if you want.
But after 7, that tub
that's-
belongs to the missus.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the Mrs. Tub.
As we learned in a different Drawfee episode, you should not upset missus.
Mrs.
Yeah, because then you'll start getting all sorts of crazy laws.
Yeah, things are going to really go downhill for you. I really like this Jacob donkey.
It's really cute.
It's so plump.
Yeah.
This is a well-fed donkey.
He's well taken
Been
care of.
pampered.
Yeah.
They love him. Well, the guy does. Maybe not so much the missus.
My husband.
My husband ran a tub for his donkey, but not for me after a long day's work. WTF.
Solution, get a second tub.
Yeah, 2 tubs.
That's the donkey's tub, and you get another tub for the missus. An
Yeah.
even better tub.
Move that tub outside for the donkey, or just, a little bit to the left, and then get a really nice, like, jacuzzi tub for the missus.
You have them in the same room.
They're just vibing.
Yeah.
That's all the comments. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe you didn't just buy 2 bathtubs.
Yeah, just buy a second
He
house,
should divorce
idiot.
you, stupid.
Why did your husband not buy a second house so that you could live there while the donkey sat in the tub? He's so dumb. For real.
Stupid. Does he even care?
Yeah.
Ugh,
Girl.
man.
Skull emoji.
And then the other one, the rest, like half of the comments are anti the husband, and then half the comments are like, why does she even need to take a bath after 7 p.m.?
I never take a bath after 7 p.m. or before 7 p.m. I've actually never taken a bath.
Why does she need to do it? Oh, sun's going down, and the missus coming home.
She enters through that window.
Yeah.
Well, the sun's going down, and the missus coming home, and we got the donkey in the tub alone.
The husband's like, yeah, but the donkey worked hard too.
Doing what? Sitting in the tub some more?
There's candles.
Yeah.
They're already lit.
I wanted him to be relaxed.
Yeah, she enters directly through the bathroom window so she can fall directly into the tub after work.
She's already naked.
And honestly, good for her.
That's a powerful thing to do.
It's like, it's my tub in Arizona.
I swear to God, if I land on a donkey again. That husband of mine, that no good man.
God damn it. Steven, you get in here.
Steven.
Sorry, missus.
Calls him by his first name and he calls her Miss.
Steven and Mrs.
the new like sitcom. Or it's just the day-to-day life of Steven and his missus and his donkey that's always in the fucking tub.
Yeah.
At all hours of the day.
My grandma's donkey neighbors, one of them's named Pepito.
That's such a good donkey name.
Pepito.
She goes out and yells for Pepito, and he comes trudging out, walking up to her.
With a cup of coffee in his hand.
I'm not even going to question the fact that you keep calling them donkey neighbors. I just accept it now that you told me one of them is named Pepito.
Because I've literally never met the man who owns the donkeys. They're
So
two
you just
rescue donkeys.
Aww.
And they live outside in their little stable, and they have this big open field, and you can walk up to them and talk to them, the donkeys. And I've literally never met the man
how ideal.
who rescued them and takes care of them.
But how wonderful.
So,
Donkey.
You get to see donkeys and you don't have to meet a man.
yeah.
You're living the dream.
That's amazing.
Such a funny donkey.
I'm a big fan of this stupid drawing I've done.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's
I like
so
it a lot.
cute.
It's really dumb.
But it pleases me.
Yeah.
It makes me funny.
It makes me funny.
It makes me funny.
Yeah. This is it.
I love it.
Yeah, great job, Julia.
Thank you.
Pepito.
And these are only 3 weird laws.
Whoa.
If you like this, and maybe we'll do a little squeakquel at some point with some more laws.
Oh yeah.
Even weirder than these.
Whoa.
You're not ready.
You're not ready. These laws are
Weirder
going to mess you
laws?
up.
Yeah.
But thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. It is a law in Drawfee
Country.
Drawfee country.
Yeah.
This
Capital
here's Drawfee
Drawfee
country.
Town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that you have to like and subscribe if you watched the video and
Is
liked
law.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's also law that if you've watched 100 of our videos,
Whoa.
you have to support us on Patreon.
Whoa.
Because that's all you get for free. That's the free trial period.
Uh-huh. Definitely.
And so after that, it is a paid subscription service. So please go to the Patreon, or else we'll see you in court.
That would be so wild to hit your like 100th video and then try to get to 101, and it's like, sorry, you've enjoyed too much. Now
Yeah.
give us money, man.
Give us money.
Thank you.
The next one costs 5 Drawfee coins.
We don't have coins.
And you have to, the exchange rate is truly horrendous.
Yeah, you'll never guess the exchange rate. Try to. You can't do it.
You can't do it.
Drawfee country is really struggling.
Yeah. It's also another weird law in Drawfee country that if you're in Drawfee country, you have to be wearing Drawfee merch,
Whoa.
which you
Yeah.
can find at the link below, our DFTBA store.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone in Drawfee country, this isn't a law, but it's just something we do around here. We all gather around the campfire Monday nights at 7 p.m. to watch the Drawfee Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less of a law and more of just a community thing.
Yeah, it's just a community bonding event. So join us there too. And other than that, it is a law that we have to say we're sorry.
Yeah, so we're sorry.